demanding about their children's education or something like that?
No, they believe that they know what's best for their children. So it's understandable to be demanding about your own education or your children's education. No problem with that. If there's a bad teacher, parents should not be happy. The problem is when the parent has no understanding of learning. When the parent says, I gave your school money, you give my kid an education. I bought his degree, now where is it? That's the problem with rich parents. So, yeah, it's like with everything. They expect that what they pay for is what they think they want. But, you know, if you're wrong about what you want, then you're never going to be satisfied with what you get.
Wow.
So, it is still a very big problem in most schools today. Well, it's starting to be more of a problem. A lot of students too. They think that education is a service. And it's a product that you buy. And the customer is always right. It's very simple. If you go to any craftsman, anybody who works, say, with machines, right? Maybe some of you program computers, right? You are going to have sometime a rich customer, and the customer says, this is what I want, do it my way. And you're going to tell him, you're stupid. You're not asking for a computer program. You want a toaster? Go buy a toaster. I'm not going to make your computer toast bread for you, right? Sometimes the person who does the work knows more about the product than the customer. And that's how it is with education, right? Students don't really know what they need until they've learned that. So I have a great joke that I like to use sometimes. I don't have the picture with me today, but okay, there's this picture. I don't draw well, but here's a classroom. Here's the teacher's desk, okay? The teacher is standing behind the desk.
Probably you can use YouTube to get a picture, to get this kind of picture.
Maybe, but it would take too long to find it.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay, so the boy has a paper with an F on it, all right? Now, 30 years ago, here's the teacher, here are the parents, here's the boy with his grades, his F, right?
Which means failed?
Yeah, F for fail, right? Or zero or whatever. 30 years ago, the parents and the teacher would be together yelling at the boy. What's with these grades? How do you explain these grades? How can you fail? Right?
What's wrong with you?
30 years ago, exactly. What's wrong with you? But today, the parents and the boy go to the teacher and say, how can you explain this? What's wrong with you? Right? Now it's the teacher's fault if the child fails. So, again, that's why there's a problem with that. Most parents in Taiwan aren't that bad yet. But the rich parents, I don't like teaching rich parents' kids. No, if some of you have rich parents, I'm sure you're wonderful people. But yeah, I don't need to teach people like that, so I don't. So, but it's a good question.
Good story.
Thank you. So, anybody else, do you have any questions about these ideas, about how you can learn more about English? If you can understand your own language better, it's easier to learn English or Japanese or French or anything. But you have to start with your language first. 都了解吗？ Okay. Okay, let's just try something. Because it's the beginning of the year, I usually try new things at the beginning of the year to see how it goes. I don't know if these stories will be too easy or too hard or what, but I'd like to try. I don't have enough for everybody, so if you guys can kind of sit together and share one, that would be great. Can you kind of squeeze together and you guys and then you three are together and wait a second, I ran out. Could I get you to read?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, thanks. I made enough copies for my elementary school class, and I just thought today that I should try it here and see how it goes. Okay, so.
May I join you guys? May I join you? Okay, 加入你们吗？
So I have this elementary school class, and most of the classes I teach are very low level. But the one class where my daughter is studying, they actually do quite well in English. So I decided to start them with some very simple stories. But I wanted to make sure that the language was accessible to them. So, in case you need it, all right, these are, yeah. All of the words on the paper, all the words in the stories are in the dictionary. Okay? So, if you have trouble with something, feel free to look it up. For pronunciation practice, reading out loud can be very helpful. If nothing else, this might give you an idea of your level of language. I started teaching this to a grade 3 class. Okay? Now they're in grade 5, they're doing a bit better, but you can think this should be about that age group, okay, or that level. So if it's too easy, then great, we can try something harder next time.
Are you sure every word in this sheet of paper is
It's in the dictionary. Yeah.
But when I check the word troll, it is not in the dictionary.
Oh, okay, well, I'm describing the troll. I mean, that's what the monster is, right? Okay, if there's a word that's in dark, in bold, that is one of the words that I explain on the page. All right, so how about you guys try? Read it all together. Okay, 一起念, okay, everybody read together at the same time. See how it goes. Okay. Just kind of.
Now?
Yeah.
All together?
Yeah, all together out loud.
Loudly?
Yeah, try see.
Troll is a large monster that looks like
you can
a large
slow down a bit so that we can all do it together. Okay, so again, a troll is a large
that looks like a large
yeah, except
some trolls have 2 heads. There are 3 types of trolls: big trolls and river trolls.
Okay, so for the first paragraph, 在不多都看得懂吗？还是有一些的问题，还是都看不懂？ Okay, well, you can start by looking up a couple words. I'll go through the first paragraph for you, and then I'll let you guys try to work through the next parts. So, troll. Well, whenever you have a story that has a picture, start guessing, right? There's a picture, so in that one there, that's a troll. Yeah. A troll is a large, stupid monster. What's a monster? Dinosaur. Okay, dinosaurs could be monsters. What else can we say is a monster? Don't with them. Monster. Right? So, there are many kinds of monsters, right? Some look like people, okay. Alright, so a troll is a large, stupid monster that looks like what? Yeah, but in this sentence, it looks like a large stupid person, right? That's what a troll is in most of our stories. Now, some trolls are funny, like Shrek, all right? But most of our stories that have these creatures talk about them as being kind of stupid. They look kind of like a person. They don't have wings, right? They don't have a tail. They look like a person, but they look like a big, stupid person, right? So yeah, all right, except some trolls have two heads, okay? 都了解吗? Okay, so keep going. The next sentence again. There are
two main types of trolls.
Yeah, so 意思是什么? What does that mean? Yeah, there's two kinds, right? And they are what kind? There are two main types of trolls.
Cave trolls and river trolls.
Yeah, okay. So, when you're reading through a text, remember, reading is very good practice for language. If you're reading through and you don't really understand something, look around that word for cues, for ideas to help you to understand. So, two types. Maybe you don't know the word types, but we see two, and then cave troll and river troll. So two what? Two kinds of troll, right? Okay. 可以吗？差不多? Okay. You want to keep going? Okay, let's keep going then. So cave trolls.
Cave trolls have